Alright. Is this picking up desktop? Oh yeah, wait. I forgot. Settings, sounds. Turn this back up a bit. Turn the music up. Alright. How does that look on Crimson? There we go. Ah, yes. All better. You guys, all better, all better, all better. It's fixed. We gotta work it out. Alright. That should have fixed the issue. With all hopes. Alright. We're going to start a new game here. For those of y'all who don't know what pi is, I'm just going to give you a quick explanation of what it does. It overhauls the entire game, makes it very long and very hard in terms of trying to make things. There's a lot of byproducts and a lot of things that goes into it. I do not have the DLC, so anything that is part of pi that happens to happen after the base game and not the DLC stuff will be not in here, unless in some time between now and whenever I finish this, if I ever do, because I think it'll take us quite a long time. While I'm going through the settings and kind of stuff, this isn't gonna be like a like timed thing, right? So me doing this, right? If I get on right and I start playing, and I feel like whenever I'm on this world and stuff, I will be streaming. I will not be making progress off stream unless it's just me leaving my computer on overnight to AFK and get resources and stuff, so that way when I stream the next day or later that day, I can have stuff to work with. It can be very slow early on. If y'all have any questions, do ask them. If you have any input or think we can do things in certain ways, let me know. We can definitely implement them. I'm gonna go back 1 second. There's one mod I do want to get real quick. We're gonna get some text puts, so that way whenever people like subscribe and or follow and stuff like that, we can add them to the game, and or if they probably for like subs and stuff like that, maybe not necessarily for followers, but this will also let me label different areas of the base and stuff and so on and so forth. What else? Back to the whole streaming thing. So let's say I get on right, and I feel like, and we end up streaming for like 5 or 6 hours on this, right? If I have the time, right? We may have a 5 or 6 hour stream, or I may only play for a couple hours, right? So that way, I'm gonna kind of, or we may only stream for a couple hours because I only want to play a couple hours, right? There may be times where I only stream it for an hour, but I'm gonna do that so that way I can kind of, in a way, not just full run through the entire game, right? I want to kind of take time, make sure I can kind of set some long-term goals. We do have the to-do list mod in there, so I can make sure I stay on track of what I need to do. Because with my ADHD brain, we'll be all over the place and be like, oh, iron's low. So is stone. Oh, wait, let me go do wood anyways, and those two will be fine. And then I come back 10 minutes later and we have 0 stone or 0 iron because I just didn't proceed to do that. So I might prioritize doing a lot of boring things really early on to set up for more less early gameplay and stuff. Um, I know that this mod we don't get splitters right away. Twitch is being all glitchy and back. No worries, no worries. I know in this mod pack we don't get splitters early on, so we're definitely going to be seeing some very interesting designs for stuff. I'll tell you now, it's going to be very interesting. I've played about 20 hours into like this particular like set of mods just so I can have an idea of how to start and I'm not wandering around for 10 minutes. Um, that way I can also get an understanding of like how ores spawn, terrain and all that stuff. Originally it came with the alien biomes mod, but I was that can be notoriously a little bit of a resource hog later on. And to be frank, if you spawn in a bad biome, well, bad in quotes, if you spawn in one of the like the biomes that uh forces you to walk slower, like in like the desert or some stuff, it's kind of annoying early on. Don't like it. I will go through the mods list real quick. Most of them are just quality of life. I do have companion drones because I'm not placing everything by hand. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen. Um, we have blueprint sandboxes that way we can make our own things. We couple milestones that way we can see what time. Haven't played Factorio, but have played Satisfactory in other games, so I know that splitters and mergers and stuff are super useful. Yes, they are very much so. They the way I like to think of it is right. You've got pre-splitters and then you have after splitters in this. The after splitters is where things start getting fun and interesting, in my opinion, because you can actually start making proper things. Um, we have pretty much most of the pie mods. This is what the main focus of this stuff is going to be around. Most of this you'll see in a bit. Y'all just saw me add text plates. That just lets me put stuff down. But other than that, really nothing game changing other than the pie stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go back into this. We're gonna go here. So you don't obviously start on the default. There is a Pyanadons recommended. So however, I am gonna do a couple things because when I did my initial like 20 hours of like gameplay, and it wasn't in like one day. I played it for like a week just to like understand some stuff. We are gonna bump the richness is gonna stay where it is for everything. There's a lot of resources, but we are gonna increase the size of like the base game stuff because they are just for some whatever reason naturally smaller than all of the pie like or patches. Sorry, I just drew a whole blank there. I think that's all. Yeah. I'll leave everything else normal. Another thing that we're not gonna have is enemies. You will not be seeing me use enemies. That's just gonna be too much. No, not happening. And for that reason, pollution has no effect. Pollution can be a good resource hog late game. So if you ever get the game, remember my computer being in the shop. Yeah, I do remember you saying that. Alright, let me give a good preview on the map real quick. Kinda want... yeah, that'll work. Copper's a little mixed. Okay, we got a good raw coal. There's iron. Oh, that might not be iron. That could be some other resource that looks exactly the same. After 2 months, it's finally being looked at and not fixed, just looked at. That's kind of crazy, honestly. I mean, well, yeah, and we're not even anywhere near Christmas anymore. I'm gonna be honest. Well, we kind of are, but like normally most businesses, like the week of Christmas, they just don't do anything. I mean, sometimes even the week before. But like whenever it's kind of crazy. I'm not. Yeah, that's wild. Cliffs are gonna be turned off. I'm gonna lower the coverage and increase the scale so that way we have smaller but larger lakes. Which we can't see, so I'm actually gonna increase the coverage a bit. Uh, that'll do. Um, we're gonna take out some of the moisture just so I don't have as many trees everywhere. Like trees are important, but only kind of early on. So you start off with a little bit of stuff, kind of just to get you started, not a whole lot. Very. I'm gonna do what I did the first time when I played this, and since you don't have access to like a lot of stuff, mainly splitters and stuff like that, you're kind of locked from having anything, right? So we don't really have access to a whole lot, you know, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and get these guys to cut down some more trees. I'll need it. So we have okay, all of our iron is covered up by trees. That's wonderful. We're gonna start by putting at least 4 of these down in a little circle and just kind of get that initial coal snake going. These are gonna produce pretty fast, but this is just raw coal. At some point or another, if we press T here, if you advert your eyes to the little scroll bar that it may be a little small, but you know, right there. If you look at it, that may seem a little smaller than the default one, right? The cool thing about this is I like some of the stuff we have, bobs and just blizzards and some stuff like that. But like, I don't know. It's been a while since I played vanilla, and I know they've added things and done some stuff to it. But a couple of these things you unlock solely just by crafting certain amounts of items. Like for the steel pickaxe, instead of actually having to research it, now all you got to do is craft these steel, and you get it. It's like kind of nice. If we look at this, right, there's a lot you get to do here. A lot of plants, a lot of chemistry, a lot of fluids, a lot of farming and animals. And here's our Pyrrhic victory right here. This is your ultimate goal right here. And if you look at this, I'm gonna point this out to you. This might put this pack kind of into perspective, right? So if we're looking at this, right, you need 200 of the base science packs, right? All of these. This is what you need for one research, right? And then if you look slightly to the right of that, you're gonna see what says times 3,000. So you need 200 science of the base science, and then you need to multiply that by 3,000 because it has to do that recipe 3,000 times. So in reality, 2 times 3, what is that? Like 6, add a couple zeros, 60,000 science packs of just the base one, and that goes for all the other ones. Not to mention, it takes 1.2 thousand seconds for it to just do one of those recipes. So, yes. Let's get back up to the top over here. That we won't probably see a lot of this for many times. In my playthrough that I have made it this far. I unlocked vacuum tube electronics, and that was as far as I got. And I was like, you know what? I kind of enjoy this. Maybe I should stream it. Anyways, we're gonna set up the base things. We don't actually need to set these up. We're gonna need. Oh, I can't do it yet. Why is that? Oh, because I need to get these 2 first. Okay. That is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put down this chest and throw all this wood in here. Hopefully clear out this iron patch a little bit. Oh, I forget about this. So, give me your coal you have, give me all the stone you have, you know, give me all your wood. These guys are very wonderful things. I know a lot of people might come in here and be like, oh, it's kind of cheating. I don't care. To be put simple. I really don't. Next up we need a bunch of these. Do I have a bunch of boxes? I do. We're gonna start right here in this corner. So what I like to do personally is kind of do this. And then you go here, slap down a box. I have a little bit of coal on me. If you're wondering what that does, that's just even distribution, which actually I'm going to set up now. We're going to balance out inventories, max this out, and take off that. Should be okay. There we go. See, if you saw when I just picked all that up, we start to get ash. So every time you process one of these raw coals, you get an ash. Your early solution to that is going to be also what I like to call throw it in a box and forget about it until later, because you're not going to be able to do anything with it, unfortunately. So give me 12 of these, because I'm definitely going to want some more. So, oh, we also have, what is this? Aluminum, okay. We will need that later. That hopefully will be something we may or may not get into right away. Move this down one, put it here, put you here. Give me another box. And we're gonna cut a bunch of verses. While that's going, we're gonna cut down some more trees and kind of just store this way because we'll need it later. Much later. Let's get my chair up. Oh, and that gives me yes. Oh, we got our first small part. Let's go. Edit. This has been the only way I've actually been able to get this to work like I want it to. And it's to set even distribution things, and then I should, yeah. See. Right here, we're just gonna put down like yay amount of furnaces for now. We're gonna come over here, get some stone going, fill those up. Stop eating my raw coal. I mean, that's what they'll be working off for a while, but I mean, okay. Next up is copper. Luckily, you can't actually use these burner miners to mine like all of this, right? So in a way, you don't really necessarily need to worry about a whole lot. Okay, that'll give me at least one of each source. And we're gonna need way more than that, so 1, 2. Okay, now as for furnaces, put that down. And there we go. Because what I can do now is just be like, grab my iron from halfway across the map, walk over here and be like, get into these. And then I'm gonna have to be like, oh, you need fuel. There you go. And then for now, realistically, it's probably just gonna get thrown into a box. Get some of these power poles made. And then go here, fill that up for later. Where did my wood box go? There it is. Dozens and dozens of logs. Okay, see, it fills up so fast. So fast. things be running out so fast? Another thing you're probably gonna have to deal with early on is if I can click on it, this chest. This stuff gets mighty annoying. I'm not even gonna lie. But you know, something you're gonna have to deal with. That said, I am gonna start making some stone bricks. Can I? Oh, I put all my logs away. That's right. Give me 21 of these logs. I'm gonna try to stay organized as possible with what I'm doing, and that's what we're gonna do. Ash is immediately gonna get thrown into there. Stone can get thrown into there. I'm just gonna kind of label these chests a little bit. That way when I'm shift seeing, I can be like, oh, I actually didn't know I could shift right click to take okay. Is there not a way you can set a filter? I can't remember how to do it. Oh well. Hopefully I just don't run into the same issue I was running into not long ago, and all of my patches were dying out really quickly, and I was going through a lot of iron, and it was just a cycle. When it was just something after another, after another, after another, it was kind of crazy. That gives us the ability to start getting science up and going. So if that's the case, I'm gonna make me like another 10 boxes. And we don't have, yeah, so we're gonna get that going immediately. And then radar, because honestly, actually, I don't think we can. Yeah, you need simple circuit boards. We don't have that. Then we'll do soil washing, distillation. We'll get steel. We're not gonna need fluids right away, and we're not gonna, well, actually, we'll do ash separation. And crushing. Because crushing will let me start getting better iron ratios, which will be good. But I think that's how we're gonna do that for now. But another nice thing about this Kerrigan is I can also kind of get rid of it in a way by just having it burn off in here. Because 2 megajoules, wait, actually, oh, okay. So roll call is slightly better, technically. Oh well, that happened. I've been going collect. Okay. Dang, 100 sap is kind of crazy. And I'll throw this in here with my miscellaneous stuff. This will be for extra plates when I get them. Do I want to go into like paving early on? I mean, I might. It'll help with walking speed. See, you move so much faster on even just base stone. It's so good. Can I advanced distribution range? I'm gonna crank that all the way up. Yeah. Early game for me, honestly, is kind of slightly boring. I would prefer to not have to do it. And I know that can be boring for other people, which is why I'm, in a way, kind of speeding it up. Let's see. Oh, we're just missing stone. Oh, that's why we're mining a bunch in here. Now we are just missing copper. Oops. Oh, that wasn't the right one anyways. That was... Throw your stone in there. See, I don't know why it does it sometimes and not with others. I kind of have to, it's probably something to do with Pi, but I have to manually go in and be like, get all of this out of here. And then sometimes it won't matter. Sometimes it'll just do it on its own, which is kind of fine. But, another thing. Just for now. At some point I might change that, but I just don't want me putting resources back in places they don't need to be in. Cool. Oh. Leave that in there and put my miscellaneous in there. Alright, I have chests, I do. Okay. Oh. There and there. Chest. There, and there. Chest. And I'm only if you're wondering why I'm sending it into boxes instead of straight into furnaces, contrary to what I feel like most pie people do and what I've seen people do for pie, solely due to the reason that I believe these aren't 1-to-1 ratios. Because I mean, if they're not. Because if they were, this would be going. And for me, they just output way too slowly. So I tend to just have all 4 of them output into chests, and then I manually will take the and throw that into the furnaces myself, because for me it's just quicker, and there's no point in putting it on belts right now. A, because I don't have the resources to maintain that kind of steady throughput, and B, I just don't want to. There we go. Throw the ash in here, and Kerrigan can go in here. We're gonna end up having a lot of that Kerrigan. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm not mistaken, we're not gonna be researching very quickly, because yes, I need ash and soil. I need to make one of these. There we go. Should give me everything I just about need to get stuff up and running. Water's up here. Oh, we're gonna wait for that to finish crafting. Okay. case, we will just keep going. Okay, iron, copper, Kerrigan, Kerrigan again. Let the great concrete and brick foundation begin. You really cannot underestimate the like productivity boost running on stuff like this versus like normal ground is. Like you just move so much faster. Granted, I mean, I don't need to move from this spot. I can manage my entire base from right here for the most of it, at least. Ooh, pressing all the wrong buttons here. Let me go ahead and bring power poles down. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need, okay, everything's also done crafting. Very nice. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. So each one of these boilers produces 7.5 steam per second, and these consume 15 per second. So I need 2 of them per one engine. So we're gonna end up with something that kind of looks a little weird. And I'm gonna do this because I'm a little weird. And that should be, also the fun thing about that is it lets me perfectly stick a pole right there. Oh my lordy lord. We love it. Alright. So these only, okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just planning. What am I missing? Stone, okay. Now I'm missing iron. Because why wouldn't I be? Yo, all that brick. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and start setting up. How fast is this transport? It's 15 items per second. These make, it's the mining speed on these, is 1 a second. So 15 of these will be one full belt. So if we were to, oh wait, shit. If I move it in one, yeah, that'll work. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rotate, rotate. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. It's that. I think I'll do 14 and leave it. Okay, wait. Okay, actually, no. We'll go like that. Conveyor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know it's 16, but that's gonna be fine. We'll output that like so. Now getting ash off also actually isn't going to be all too difficult. And I'm just going to set up an ash collection zone right here. This is where all of our ash is probably going to end up for the most part. And yeah. Ooh, actually we do have undergrounds. Let me go with a slightly more compact design. I'm gonna need at least one of these to get made real quick. I know this is gonna be like a little expensive kind of for what I'm doing right now, and it's kind of unneeded, but I mean, I'm gonna play it how I want. You can play how you want. I'm just trolling, Get some more copper being cut. Get some more. Oh, that's not. Well, dang, that's a lot of stone now. I also don't have enough places to store all this carrion that I'm going to end up with. We'll probably have an entire, like, little cell box filled with carrion. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Make me another 10 of those. Okay. What I can do here is like this. Go like so. And then go like that, like that, like that, like that. Oop, not that. Give me some mechanical inserters going. What else? Okay. I'm also gonna, I would control C that right now, but I just don't think that's a good idea. Let's just see, make sure all these are getting filled up. Like, I think I'm genuinely off to a much better start than I was when I originally played. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna chunk it in there, consolidate it a little bit. That's for the Kerrigan, can get put up in there. Alright, they're all placed down now. Cool. We can start collecting iron and getting the undergrounds and belts put in. In the meantime, while that's running and doing its thing, we're gonna put this here, take this, and put it there. Will that work? Oh yeah, haha, perfect. Okay, and that'll just generate me soil. So that way when I need it to make all of my research, I will have it. I'm also gonna need to get this at some point. My dogs are losing their minds. I can actually get it right now. Wonderful. My dogs love going crazy. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go yell at my dogs. Things rough. Once. Okay. Oh, we're finally making some boxes now. Let's go. It's kind of all I'm waiting on is science now at this point. Automate space science. Save. Ash separation. Set up. Kerrigan. Actually, yeah. And we'll just call it that for now. We're actually out of iron. How much is it? I don't think I had enough, right? This is 20. I only need a few more. We'll have it in a sec though. That shouldn't take too long. I've got several boxes going through. Once we get these next 8 crafted, though, we'll definitely have enough. So much stone. Ooh, that was quite the bit of resources. Alright, these are on their last pack right now. Very nice. For later, because I know that's gonna get chewed through very fast. Actually, well, yeah, because he's transfer 15 per second. There's 10 pulling off. This is almost pulling off a full belt of ash. So potentially, once I get a full belt of ash, actually go into there, it'll work fine. Okay, one goes there. 1, 2, 3. One goes there. And then 1, 2, 3. One goes there. That should be the 5 I need. Okay. Iron's gonna go into these two. So this one is going to be gears, this one is going to be rods, this one is going to be bits, this one's going to be small parts, this one's going to be, where is it? Copper wire. So I'm going to need 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm probably need about 10 chests. Okay, this doesn't need any input, this just needs iron, this just needs iron. Okay, so copper. So now coal, 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 and those both will have iron in it. Actually, do they? No, this one will not, but that one will. Let me go ahead and pull out some iron so I can put it in there. I don't need these boxes like massively filling up. I'm only going to do 1 row. Okay. This one is going to need an output. Actually, give me these because I'm going to need them. And then these I'm actually going to limit to 1 spot. That I'll leave open actually. Go to like there. That's all fine. We're actually going to load this up on copper because I have a bunch and I don't need all of it. We can get to there and there, there and there, there. So now once I put some iron in here, these immediately should kick on. And I need another chest. Okay. And so I'll need 3 more inserters. Should be fine. Oh, I didn't realize I picked up that much iron. My lord. Well then. come on, come on. Okay, now, yep. Immediately should kick that on. Also, let me limit this. Well, that is semi-small parts automated, so that's gonna help out tremendously in the process of getting things done. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. Dang, always out of fuel. Always. Make sure they're all topped up. About 1.7K, 2K. Yeah, these things mine really fast, so they'll chew through some resources pretty quick. Inefficiently, but they'll do it. Okay. Pick up the bricks, pick up the iron, pick up those. I need 3 more of these now. I also am probably going to set up production for transistors. I believe that's what these are, right? No. Connection coils. These, which just take, oh shit. Alright. Iron stick and copper cable. I might set that up right here. But it'll wait until 1, 2, 3. Actually, make that one end. One, two, three. This needs to be this one. This needs to be this one. Okay, this one's also going to need 2 inputs. This one's at 3. And there. Technically, all of these have a bigger output. But if these clog on ash, I will manually unclog it because they don't produce much ash because like they craft so fast. They don't really produce a whole lot of ash, luckily. Later on, eventually, once we get into actual production lines, yes, I will be making sure I automatically empty those, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need another 5. Oh, not that. We still got now. Well, unfortunately, we crafted one anyway. There we go. So let me move all of this native flora into this box. I can actually get handcrafting a bunch of wood. I need iron so bad. Jesus, please, for the love of God, my hiccup's not. God damn it. I'm going to crash out if it keeps happening to me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, anyways, distillation columns. I'm gonna set those up over here. Or actually, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 1,400 logs, that's crazy. Alright. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually gonna rip up some of these, because I'm gonna repurpose them for some other stuff. I need more iron. Bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And squidgement. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, hiccups. There, yeah, there. Dang. It's the cleanest I think my inventory has ever been in this game. Oh. Yes, and the hiccups are still going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, is that okay? That's the ash output all set up. Now I just need my inserters. How do I wanna? Yeah. I'm gonna go like that. Actually, no, we'll have tar face inwards. Nope, no we won't. We'll have it like this. then when I put another one down, actually, hold on, I need to move this out one. Because then when, oh my gosh, once I set up another one, probably around here actually, probably right next to this one or right here. I might do right here. And then I'm gonna have that come along and eventually replace this line, and this line will go into the next set and go up to continue, because eventually, where is it? 1, 2, 3. That should hopefully turn most of my coal into actual coal. Okay, that will set up that. Now this will make, how much coal does this make? 3, so that'd be 9. So that'd make enough for one of these. And that'll turn it from raw coal into coke. Or long recipe. And then from there, we can just taxi it all the way down here. I've got the hiccups. Hopefully that'll be a decent use for the Kerrigan. Give me 1 minute. Okay. I mean, now we are making more iron, which is nice. Okay. Now we'll start with like 30 on each of these, going like there and there, and then you only really need 1 for this. And 3 can go into there, so actually I'm gonna move this there. And then make another distillation chamber. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really make that bad of a fuel source if you can have a lot of it. But eventually, once I get Kerrigan processing, all of it's going into that. It's going to get processed and immediately thrown into a sinkhole. That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. Stop it. I can go there. And then here. I think that works, right? No, hold on, I still need to take out the tar. Okay. Well, honestly, if I'm thinking about this logically, there we go. Okay, now from up here to here. Whoa, wait, what? I didn't know I could do. Wow. What? I didn't know that was a thing. I've played this game a lot. I never knew that was a thing. Now, ain't that some shit? Where is it? Tailings pond. Okay. How much is left in these? 1.6 and 63. Okay. Back to doing what I was doing. Getting belts made. I'm gonna switch over to making a bunch of inserters right quick. Alright. make another 17 of those. Oh, I'm out of fuel. That would make sense. I'm gonna start using Kerrigan for all my fuel, that way I can get rid of it. I need so many surgeons, man. Alright, 14. See, I bet most people, honestly, if they were to look at this, they'd be like, what the hell? How did... Because, like, every time I see people do play Pyanadons early on, they never have very good setups. Granted, no. Pyanadons is one of those things where there's many ways to do many things. Oh, you know, power might be a good thing to have. Okay. I'm gonna need this to go. Stop placing that stuff. Oh, is that all of these places? Is that full? Looks like it. Weird. Now these kind of just need... Oh, shit. I didn't think about that. How do I want to get the iron oxide out? Actually, I have an idea. Because you don't actually get a lot of iron oxide per se, but you do get some. Here is my plan. Put one there and put one there. Put one there and put one there. This will give me a spot to, in a way, unload the iron oxide. And then I'm going to copy and paste that and paste it right here and do the same thing and paste it right here. And that'll be iron oxides. Okay, next up is power, like I was saying, yes, but we can get the pulls. We'll go like there, 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 there. Or actually, yeah. Okay, these guys are gonna need another 2 for help, most likely. How is insertion? I mean, I gotta get that fixed first, but. Already. Control, Shift C, get more iron being smelted, thank you. Alright. I need 1, 2 undergrounds. Yeah. Then this will get rid of all my tar. Well, hold on to it at least. Don't necessarily want to get rid of it because eventually you get into tar reprocessing, which gives you soot and some other stuff, I believe. You'll need that. Or is it pitch? It might not be soot, it might be pitch. I think you get soot from ash separation, actually. Oh, you're just not gonna put that last pipe? No, I don't have one more pipe. Thank you. So this is, and here's the bonus, dude. My biggest thing is I could save myself a bunch of room just by using these, right? Like almost 100% more room. But room isn't the issue. It's the ash. Because if I do it this way, this negates any ash that I would be using because it doesn't take fuel, it takes electricity. I mean, I could do that. What I also might do is just put it like right here. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna leave myself a bit of room. Okay. So that's going to be 20, like a bunch of forges. They're not too expensive, but they take a lot of stone. Oh my god. Luckily, that's like the one thing I kind of have in spare amounts. There we go. I love the animation of this though, I'm not gonna lie. The animation on this is kind of amazing. Or kind of it is amazing. Run it perfectly. I love it, it's great. Oh, I just noticed you can actually see like water or oil or whatever is springing out. Diesel maybe. Although I don't know why that would have diesel, but you know. You know. I just realized I accidentally just got rid of all my stuff. I actually need copper? That's a surprise. Guess I finally went through all my copper. Oh, I'm missing stone again. Of course I am. So if I... Because here's my line of thought. If I do it like this also means I don't need to run a secondary line of coal to power everything. That's gonna be huge. That would condense my base so much. Like, actually though, log storage is about to get filled up. Oh, that's so amazing to see. Just clears. That would have taken me like 20 minutes, honestly. God damn it. I keep putting all my stone in there and I really don't want to keep doing that because I kind of need it. Dude, so many logs, bro. Dang, it really is just copper that I'm lacking now. And there's more iron I need. And then more copper. Is it because of the temperature, maybe? Okay. And how do I want to set? I mean, this is gonna have to move, clearly. If I come up here, I mean, yes, technically. I mean, that works. Okay. Okay. Just to connect everything, I will be putting one of these in between each one, making sure we have power going everywhere. So I'm gonna need a bunch. So this is going to be my power for the foreseeable future. We'll probably be on here for a little while longer. Oh, I got the hiccups. Okay, and this is still a full belt, so that's, I mean, it doesn't have like all the any of the inserts it needs practically, but. Oh, dude, we're gonna have so much power. Each one of these is like, oh, dude. Early game power is done. We're chilling. Now we're at 22 megawatts. Like 22 megawatts base game is not a lot, but in Pi, it'll last you quite a while. That's mainly because like the Pi machines genuinely don't take too much. Like if we look at this, all 15 of these is only 600 kilowatts. Oh, there comes Trinken coming through the. Sorry, y'all. I might be a little loud. See, but if we look at it like right here, this is what I'm talking about. This is not bringing it fast enough over here for this to stay fully fueled. With two of them, however, it's quicker than this is consuming it, so it'll start to back up. So I'm gonna need like 15 of these in order to actually make one full belt. Although that thing technically doesn't consume one full belt. From what I've tested at least, it shouldn't, but you never know. Dang, bro, how much ore is in that thing? Holy cow. Really? Inventory? Oh my. Really, yes. Every inventories are full. Okay. We have a lot of iron all of a sudden. I mean, that's good. That's good. Not complaining. But kind of not good to have an inventory of it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we have 28 of these. So we're chilling. How do I want to do this? I feel like the easiest way to do it would be to go to long ways like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on each side. 1, 2, 3. Already? Well, I can't have you dying on me, man. You're like... Ooh, no, 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 no. Oh, well. I'll just pick him back up. I'll put him back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. That's, yeah. That'll work. Oh, wait. Actually, I don't need them to be so far spread apart there. Because I don't... Although I do need to fuel coal, I'm not... Ooh, actually... No, we're gonna try that. That might be an interesting design, I feel. So what I'm gonna do is, like, route coal in through here. Or some kind of fuel. And then right here... Or actually... There we go. Oh, look at that beautiful blue cyan. Oh my gosh, it's working. If I do my rate calculator, how much is this producing? 108 iron plates per minute. What about per second? 1. Oh. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Interesting. I've never heard of that one. Although I don't recommend eating pencil lead. I don't think that's very safe. 2 grand, and I'm gonna actually limit these boxes to like 2 in each stack, because I don't want to like take all my... Go ahead and copy and paste this. I'm gonna save this. And what I'm gonna do is go into the blueprint sandbox and switch all of these over to the copper recipe real quick. Yoink. Okay, Control C, Q. What is it? Shift B. Yeah. Okay. Is that going the correct way? No, it needs to be flipped. Like that. Oh. So here, go here and up. And line up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then just connect it there. This probably won't get, this little add-on right here probably is not gonna take me. I'm probably not gonna build this in a while. I don't think I'm gonna need it all that much. Honestly, I can still, and I still have a bunch of Kerrigan and stuff, and I'm only gonna end up producing more as, what's it called? This gets made, right? Like, as I start actually mining stone to properly turn it into things, we'll have so much of it that it doesn't matter at the moment. That's not so good though. They can. Oh, dude, I'm so ready. Oh, don't tell me I just picked up what I think I picked. Okay, no. Thank God. Oh, well, that's why we set filters, you know? So that way, last time I played this, I didn't do that part, and when I would pick up these chests and I was going to, like, redo my base and kind of stuff, right? I was picking up just, like, iron chests of raw coal just sitting there, because I didn't limit any of the chests, so it took me hours just to move stuff around. was not the best, I'm gonna be honest. So what I'm gonna do temporarily is just throw everything into a box, most likely. Give me one of these. Just so that way I don't have any issues with back. Oh my gosh. I got this one. I'm smarter than you. I made more than you could move. Alright, they're just building stuff I need. More infrastructure. How many? What am I? Oh, just stone. Stone brick, really? That's what I'm missing. That's a new one. Not missing any more though. Copper now. That, yeah, I don't have any of that, sadly. Yeah, they went on that one. Why do I have so much sap? This stuff's supposed to be rare, kinda. I'm just gonna chunk that into here. Actually, I do need more of these. These aren't producing enough coal fast enough. Or is it? That might have to do with part of it. I mean, I could fit another one. They like another. See. I don't do that one. Definitely don't, but I know people who have done many other things that's much more interesting. Ah, yes. These got built surprisingly. I'll come back once those are actually crafted. And meantime, back to what I was doing. See, this is what I mean. I get sidetracked so fast. I meant to go to set up the automation for the part of the science, I guess, in a way. But we'll see how it works out. This might be okay. I need another 9 more of these. I need 8 more now, but I'm missing copper again. Dang, we are actually kind of running out of copper. There we go. That's looking better. It's kind of funny. It's like it gets like, the way it looks. I like the way it looks personally. I think it looks pretty cute. Oh, that's that automated. Oh yeah. Here you go. Give me more copper, please. That's a bit, but not a whole lot. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter. If I turn it into small parts, it'll be used betterly anyways, or in a better way. Cause okay. Dang, that actually ate a lot of copper. Holy cow. Oh, I was like, how? Yeah, that would make sense. Still no copper, man. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. I mean, that wouldn't really help right now. I mean, that would work. There we go. Okay. Oh, look at that. Now when we pick those up, we don't actually necessarily need copper anymore to make things. Because most stuff doesn't actually take copper as a base resource to make. It's like small parts that the copper's needed in, which is, yeah. See, even this doesn't even take raw copper, it takes copper wire. So, actually that is another one I could set up over here technically. Once I get copper set up, it'd be really easy. There we go. I was like, where is it? I know I have squeak through. Okay, perfect. We have a little bit of leftovers. Well, I guess actually we don't have any leftovers anymore. They all just went over there. It's alright, honestly, it don't matter. What does matter is the fact that, again, I have no copper. Well, not that it was copper I needed, but it's these I needed, technically. And I still need another, what, 8 of these? Holy cow. I mean, it'll get made a little bit slower, but it'll be okay, because honestly, I need both of these items. And then at some point, I'm going to switch it from this side to over on this side, and then right here in the middle is going to be your transistor, and your transistor will be put into a box that's like pretty much right here next to this thing. So, stay tuned. Well, we'll be there in about 10 minutes.